Hey, boys and girls, all you fans of the castle of Mr. Menal, the party Pumbaa of Huntington Beach. You know, I used to consider myself as like somewhat of the party. You know, 6 parties in a row on a given week. But this guy totally outclassed me. He just had like the mega parties. And, you know, it was me and my young broke dick friends, and I come over here and it's like 7-star. You know, unreal. Hey, I've got one of his like fans. Talk about it. Tell me what's up.
Dama was the man. He's trying to help us all, you know. He's trying to help us all make money, make things happen. But build your own castle is what he said. Build your own castle and never look back. There's gonna be mad girls. There's gonna be mad things in life.
Right.
Don't ever let people tell you what to do.
You can never be Dominic.
You gotta be yourself, and you gotta understand what's the next thing going.
But you can never be Dominic.
But Dama loved us all.
But you
He
can
never knew my name. He knew it, but he never said it. And I love that.
And Dominic,
He wants us to take care of each other. He wants us to take care of each other.
He loved me. He hugged me. He kissed me on the cheek, but never said my name. I love him. I miss him.
Dominic knew my name.
That's Huntington Beach, bro. Your best friends don't know your name.
Dude.
That's what Huntington's
But they
all about,
still
bro.
understand who you
Yeah.
are. That's
You know,
the thing.
it's an
like,
unwritten thing.
It's an unwritten thing.
Yeah, it's an unwritten thing. Even my best friends don't know my name, you know?
Right? Oh,
You know,
man.
after a few 100,000, you know, that's Dom, too.
Cheers to Dom. Cheers to the family. Cheers to Lost, and cheers to everything that's gonna come. He's in heaven with my cousins and my brother looking down at us right now.
Yeah,
you know?
he's with my dad, hanging with my dad right now.
He's there, and he's gonna give us what we want, and he's gonna make our dreams and wishes come true.
Right on.
This guy is awesome. I mean, you can just tell from all his parties and all the people that love him. Everyone's awesome.
You know, and this
Much
is,
love,
for
bro.
me, it was last minute. I saw this last minute. I got to the door, and I saw my buddy, and I go, what's going on? He goes, this is pretty well over, but here I am, checking it out anyway. I know I made it, like, super late, but I'm here.
Bombs.
Brother.
Dude.
Okay? Heart.
Hard.
I mean that.
That's
I mean
hard.
this.
That's hard.
He does not even, he never said my name, but he knew me. And he loved me. I would always love him. I asked him, what can I do whenever I came to a Halloween party? Can I help the cook? Do anything. He said, you take the trash out. That's all you have to do. And I'll love you. I said, thank you. I'll help you. I'll do it all.
There you go.
Love you. Love you, dog. I miss you. God bless you.
Yeah, buddy. I love you, man.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorely missed, my brother. You were the party king. You know, I was a partier. All my friends were young and broke dicks like me. But you totally outclassed me. Hey, you got any comments for this? It's a little documentary for Dominic. You got anything you'd like to say to him?
Not right now. I'll get to him about
All right, who's your poochie?
This is Ruby.
All right. Hey, I'm doing a little history piece. Do you want to say words for Dom?
Oh, hey Dom, I've so enjoyed all your parties over the years, and you're always funny and entertaining, and your stories on Facebook are always a riot, and I enjoyed watching you make French bread pizzas, so I enjoyed helping Mary tonight making those pizzas with your sauce and your same ingredients, so rock on.
Rock on. We'll see him in eternity, right?
That's
He's
right.
waiting for us in heaven.
That's right. You'll have the pizza ready for us.
Right on, right on.
Okay.
Okay, do you ladies have anything to say?
Love you, Dominic. See you in heaven.
What do you have to say about Dom?
To know him is to love him. Yeah, loved him as soon as I got him. I knew he was going to be a friend.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate all this. Thank you.
I leased him to be able to do this.
Hey, excuse me, Ro. You guys got any words for Dom?
Dom was one of my close friends, man. He was absolutely an angel for me. We spent a lot of time being able to work on the Halloween parties together. He was a great college football fan, just like I am. We spent a lot of time watching football games, last year especially. I'm going to miss that guy like nobody has ever thought of before.
So what was his team?
He was Ohio State.
That's what I heard.
I'm a Michigan State guy.
I heard that you better like be cheering for Ohio if you're gonna be around, or don't bother being around.
He was so much into Ohio State, I'm surprised he didn't have a tattooed on his ass. He might have had a tattooed on his ass. You see the stuff all over inside of his office out there.
Well, for me, Dom was like a bigger than life character. You know what I mean? I mean, look what he's accomplished in his life, and he was always big, and he was out there doing it, and he was just an interesting, different guy. Unfortunately, it takes something like this to really know somebody, because get his friends together and talk about him. But yeah, he will be missed. He's created some legendary things in his time, so he will be missed.
Yeah, he was the host of hosts.
Yeah, always,
Yeah.
for years and years.
Definitely through the best parties.
Good man. Yeah.
All right, I'm in trouble now. I found the pecan pie. Oh, yum. That's got my name on it, Dom. I used to get the little mini ones at the liquor store down in San Pedro. There was a liquor store. And I used to go there and grab one all the time. Awesome. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you got any words for Dom? You got any words for Dom?
Dominic. Nobody like you, and we're gonna miss you forever. I'll think about you every day of my life. Every day.
All right, thanks. Yum. Pecan pie. Here we are. We're hanging at the Black River. Ah! And I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. There we go. It's a little bit better light.
So when you're bleeding on your brain, the blood is not bleeding.
Hey, sorry to bug, but you guys got any words for Dom?
Dominic, we appreciate all your generosity and having the parties here at the castle, opening your home, and your generosity for all of us to be here right now, remembering you. You're here in spirit. You know, he's the one person I can actually say is the king of his castle. I mean, that's a term, the king of the castle, but he actually is the king of a castle. He built a castle and lived in it. He made his dreams come true, and he was there for everybody and bringing people in that were less fortunate. It was a blessing to know him and a blessing to pay tribute to Dominic.
I must agree. You got any words for him? No. Okay, I
I
understand.
lost my sister 2 days later. Sorry.
Is that yours?
Yeah. Hey, you got any words for Dominic?
Oh yeah. Shit. He's man. The castle house. I love Dom. He's helped me out a lot in my life. I've known Dom for 30 years, going back 1990, Orange Coast College with Chemo and Madavi, Dave Ryder, all those guys, and going to Dom's house as a freshman in college. I was 18 and he's 7 years older than me, so he was 25. He was the oldest guy on the team, but he knew all the cops down in Newport, and he already had that business in Texas when he was selling all the pizzas. So when he was playing football, he was just playing football, having fun. He already had a bunch of money. He already was successful in life. And then and Dom was always successful with whatever he did. And he loved his family, and he loved kids. I know he wasn't married and didn't have any kids, so some people think that that's weird. But no, he actually, he's really good friends with my brother too. And they were literally building this pool, and Dom asked my niece when she was like 4 years old what she wanted, like on the bottom of the pool, a shark or a dolphin, and where she wanted it. And he had the guy here that day and actually did that.
Wow.
And that was something that we even saw tonight with that kid up there. And he's always asking about, how your parents are doing. And look at someone that has that many pictures. If you have that many pictures up on your wall, you're a people person. You know what I mean? You really are. I know today, in today's day and age, it's cool to make videos or whatever. But this is back in the day when it was kind of a pain in the ass to even have a camera. Dom was a true fucking people person. And he was fucking the man. He made a mark. And whether you could say, it wasn't in pro sports or he wasn't whatever, didn't come out with a book or whatever, he wrestled a fucking bear, man.
Oh yeah, I mean
how that's, you don't understand it. It says right on the
thing. No, he wasn't just stellar as a person.
Yeah,
he
was a very,
dude, he was Gorbachev's bodyguard.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. And I really owe that to his. I really think it's a direct reflect to his brother. You see how his brother is, man? Because I live here with Dom, okay, and his sisters and stuff. And his brother leaves, and he says, "You don't let anything happen to Margie or Beth, okay? If anybody comes in here and fuck with any girls that are here, you fuck. They're their family. They fight.
We love Margie,
but we love, you know what I mean?
Margie's a girl.
Yeah, Margie's a girl. Yeah, and but no, I just think
I love you.
I think Dom is just it's just a great thing. I think he was on this earth to share his castle. He's had fun doing it. He's met a lot of cool people. It's something that he's wanted to do. You can't do it by yourself.
With Margie.
But
I love you.
Just what a cool guy. You know what I mean?
He's a good man.
And he's done a lot. I could get into it. I could talk about like the cool, like not the trendy things, but I could talk about the material items. Like, okay, we played with Chemo at Orange Coast College, and we were working at the nightclub, the fucking Thunderbird and the Warehouse. Those are the main two nightclubs right at Newport Beach, playing junior college football. Fucking had money. We take pictures, all the bodyguards. It was a true, like, fucking, not full jocks, but we were cool. We didn't fuck with people. Dom was cool. He had pool tables at his house. There's pictures up on the wall that look just like the pictures now that he takes. You see the bar in the background? We did it 30 years ago, man, in Fountain Valley. I lived at used to hang out.
Well, hey, take me for a little tour and you know, narrate what we're looking at.
Okay, for sure, yeah. Who's over here? Yeah, this is one of my best friends, Madavi, who dated Margie. That was Margie's girlfriend. And this is Bill Maladesi. His dad coached the Rams. He played at Kansas. He played at Edison. That's Chemo right there. This guy's dead. His name was Jim, I believe. And then one of their good friends from Ohio. That's Madavi again. There's Dom in the middle. And we look at the bar in the background, you know, it's the same type of thing. And look at Margie, she's having fun. That's me right there. I got the hat on backwards. And this is Joe David. We call him Chia Pet. But, and then here we are here. I got my shirt off here. Same guy that took my shirt off, I guess. Me and this guy took our shirts off. Margie moved to the middle. But Malabasi's dad coached the Rams. He's a cool guy. He's dead too. These two guys are dead, unfortunately. Well, shit. Every other guy's dead. Dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, alive. Ooh, it doesn't look good for me, but we're not going to go there because that's just. But yeah, no, Dom is awesome, and he's also, you know, helped me out. I had a little issue where I became like homeless and stuff, and that's when I started staying here and working for him, and just an awesome guy, man. I can't. He's done so much for me. My family always appreciates what he does. Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Love it, man. Good guy.
Hey.
How you doing?
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry, I tried to help more. And I owe it, you know, like I said, it's like art. If you look at, you know what I mean?
Hey, you got a word for us?
What?
For Don? Got anything you'd like to say?
No comment.
All right, bro. Thanks.
Good person. Yeah, man. And look, I mean, he's got a lot of pictures of his, I mean, you know, he's got a lot of pictures of his mom. His mom is cool too. I mean, look how much fun he has, man. With people. I mean, in every picture, doesn't matter if, you know, if he's with a group of people or if he's just whatever, he like, you know what I mean? That's Dom, man. He loved it. And look at this thing says. Unbelievable. In this century's most controversial wrestling match ever. Think about it. They're saying because Bear meets Dominic Menaldi, and yeah, you must have heard about it, blah, blah, blah. They're trying to say that this is some animal rights activist thing. No, if you have a chance to wrestle a bear, the bear can kill you at any time. You're wrestling it because that's just fucking cool. You don't want to kill it. It has nothing to do with you wanting to hurt the bear. You're wrestling a bear. I mean, look at this shit. Talks about him, all these articles. That's incredible, man. You know? And he made a mark with the kids and everything. He did. He will be remembered. And, you know?
Unreal.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Was he ranked as a strong man in the world?
You know, I never really knew too much about that. I know he bench pressed 2 plates, 225, like 55 times at the combine. I know that, but I don't know how his running times were, and he was more of a strong guy than a football player, so that's what hurt him. But I think he did that for the Cowboys, and that was back in like 92, 93, I want to say. So,
yeah, I saw him on his bicycle a lot.
Yeah. Really, really cool guy, man. I just, definitely.
Epic.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
show me
you so
around
much,
some
man.
more.
What's your name?
George, Club George VIP.
Oh, okay, yeah. My middle name's George. Are you George with a J or G?
It started out with a J, but now we're here, so it's a G.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's right. Yeah.
You have to adapt.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's always a J, like in Mexico.
Yeah, in Chile it was a J.
Yeah, like this guy, I think this Hill guy, he's some famous. So he did a lot. He trained with these guys because he somehow found a way to get to him and met him, and he was a good guy or whatever, right? Because these guys have their own life, they're competing. I don't think Dom was ever like,
didn't do it like that, but he fucking was so strong. He could just go into these events. You know, they did the cops against the bandits, the security guards against the bad guys. That was a pay-per-view that he set up. He set that other thing up. I mean, you know, shit, who knows? You know, that's crazy. I mean, I think it's cool to have all these pictures and shit. And some of these ones with, this has got one of the best guys ever in the UFC. He trained with this guy, that Dan Severn, back in the early 90s. Look at the guy, straight stud. And if you look at him back in the day, he was ripped. I mean, he didn't have, I mean, look at him, he's a big guy. He's 300-something pounds. He's in shape, man. Look at his shoulders. I mean, look at him. You did not want to get hit by him. You know, you did not want to get hit by him. Look at him right there. You know what I mean? I mean, really, you don't want to get hit by him. But he was a nice guy. You know, he was very, he would tell you to calm down, you know? And there's his sister. That's Lynn right there. That's his mom. Lynn's still alive. See, I don't know if that's him right there. He's really ripped right there. That's quite a... Do you think that's him right there? That's Madavi. Madavi's probably got the most pictures in there. But it was very fun, man. And there's a lot of these pictures we haven't seen. He has... There was times where there was we'd do a football game and he'd have 60 guards there and we'd take pictures after all the guards. Then we'd go to dinner. That's the type of stuff he'd do. Yeah.
So he'd take pictures of all 60 of his
all
guards?
60 of his guards. We get pictures, and then you take half of us to dinner, or whoever wants to go can go. You know, that type of stuff all the time.
So is his company still going?
Yeah, his company's still going. They're doing good. They do a lot more construction now. A lot of the entertainment nightclub places have slowed down. There's not a lot of new ones popping up. So there's more of your pool halls or your little small bars, and you know, everything with the economy is like anything else, you know, as far as, but he's still doing good, man. And yeah.
So who's running it?
I'm gonna, well, I work accounts, but I'm gonna start doing sales, and I'm gonna make a mark, man, for this company.
So you bring in accounts and stuff?
Yeah, I have it before. I've worked accounts for 30 years for him. I've worked. He got me my first job at the Atrium Hotel in Irvine. And I've worked concerts, front row, like big concerts, football games, Ram games.
Well, so hey, if they want to hire your company, give us a shout out. Give us a number where they can call the company and hire you.
Okay, yeah, Tom Modie, TOMMODIE, and that's his number is 949-214-5019. We do the farmers market, downtown Huntington Beach, hurricanes, construction sites. We'll come and do a little private party at your house. Everybody wants security for different reasons, apartment complexes. So.
Yeah, I was talking to Furley and Company, Furley, and he said that, you know, he used you for all his gigs.
Yes.
You were like the main. You were like the main. And he's like one of the main promoters in OC, so yeah, you guys are huge.
Yep. So it's just a matter of getting back out there and doing all that. And you know, he's slowed down a little bit. He's spending more time here, like you said, on the bikes or whatever. You know, he built this house, and that probably was a lot. But I mean, you know, he was still he was still always working, answering his phone.
He recently had a fire, right?
Yeah.
And he brought it back from that.
Yep.
That must have been devastating.
Yeah, very polished. You know, he would write stuff down, and you know, he would know how to. He would kind of always want to tell you how to do something, like you know, the purpose of why you're doing it or what you're gonna do, and you know, you got to write it down, and then when you get done doing it, check it off. Dom was really good about doing that.
So what's the name of the company again?
The name of the company is MPP Bodyguards.
What's it stand for?
But it's MPP Security. And I want to say at one time it was Menal Private Protection, but I don't know if they're calling it that now. It might just be called MP. I've heard it called different things, but they've been in business. They're licensed and bonded.
That's the main thing with an insurance company. You guys.
And I mean, you guys pulled details like the president of Russia. I mean, that's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, how many companies like guard the president of Russia?
Oh yeah. I mean, the Strangler. You know, I don't know if you remember him, but there's been a lot of funerals over here, unfortunately. But there's been a lot of people that have done. You know.
Well, hey man.
Yeah. Right on. Thank you.
I'll bring you business.
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
We'll work something out.
Yeah. Right on.
You guys will keep his epic, legacy going through his business.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
For sure, man. Right on. Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah. Right on.
Love you, man.
Thank you. Love you too. Thank you.
Oh, pepperoni, Poochie. Get it? It's good. Pepperoni's good for you.
Good boy.
Hey, do you want to say something for Dominic?
Yeah. No.
I do.
No. I'm sorry.
I do. I just want to say, Dominic, you always took pictures of me from the bottom of the top of the castle and my family and my grandkids, and you always helped me with whatever I needed to do. Thank you. Dominic, I don't even know why.
I love you. I know Dom loved you.
He loved me.
All right.
He did.
I can say my name. I can say a couple words. My name is Katerina Malakova. Don't go that close. Sorry. I've been here for the past week, and it's been very difficult, but Dom, I've just been helping. This is Tony.
I just said I love you, Dominic. More than anybody, really.
I'm so sorry for your loss. I knew him for a little bit, but as far as I'm concerned, he was one of the premier guys in Huntington Beach.
He's like Elvis Presley for us. I mean, it's kind of. It would be like if I knew Elvis Presley or somebody way better than Elvis Presley, actually. But okay, so I'm not good in front of a camera.
All right, thanks. Thank you. Well, there you have it. A few of his friends. I made it late. Yo, Furley. Yeah. Thanks for giving me the heads up on Facebook. I never would have made it. And I know for a fact that you wanted to be here because, he was your security for like all of your gigs. Epic.
Hundreds of pounds down. I'm selling it all. Paying off all these fucking lawyers.
Anybody got some words for Dominic?
Oh man, Damo, I'm gonna try to make millions, bro. On your word, I love you. Thank you for trying to help out everyone. I see how beautiful all your friends are. I mean, tell my brother and cousins I love them in heaven. We all know the cops and the judges and the lawyers aren't doing their job here on earth. Hopefully God can be more of a judge and come down here and help us with all of you angels in heaven and make life fucking livable like these guys know with their houses and shit. Jeez. And I want more money and everyone wants more things. And I can get beautiful girls, but they all want more money, so I don't want to be the guy that goes after the next gold digger.
I just want some more time on the planet.
No, I know, but...
God, let me stay here a long time.
God, let me stay here.
You got any words for Dom?
Peace, Dom. Be good. We'll see you soon.
Right on. How about you?
Yeah, Dom, thanks for bringing people together. I used to do the big ones with you. You and I would talk about it from time to time. You brought people together. It wasn't about you. It was about everybody else. It was about the food. You will be missed for that.
Ever.
The one time I hung out with you with just a few people, the other passion I saw you had was for your pets. I hope they are well. Your dogs were like kids to you. So if someone sees it's the friend, take his dogs. Treat them well. Love
Right
you.
on. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you, bro. We're missing it.
Hey, you guys got any words for Dom?
Yes, I do. He was my friend. I used to drive by here years ago and see the Halloween parties and see the people streaming in. I'm like, how do you get invited to such a place? Who do you have to know? How do you get there? And then suddenly I got messages from people, and then the house caught on fire, and then I got to know him, and I donated money, and I tried to be there for him, and I got contact with him and became my friend. And people came, and it was unbelievable. This community just were like, hey, he just wants to help everybody and bring everybody in and let them celebrate here at this house. He built this house for that alone. And then the stories popped up on Facebook and YouTube and this and that, and I got to know the guy and I hung out with him, and I celebrated with him. And this place was just, I mean, it's unbelievable what he did and what he built. His legacy is here. His history is here. I put up tributes to him on all the Facebook pages. Everybody loved him. Little kids grew up here, etc. And I mean, it'll live here forever, and he will live forever because of his legacy. That's all I gotta say.
Right on. Do you have any words?
Sure. I never met Dominic. I always saw the Castle House as I drove by, and always was a little envious about the Halloween parties. But my friend knows Dominic. That's why I'm here today, to celebrate him and support my friend through his passing. And I'm very honored to be here and meet a lot of his friends. And I know through his friends, he's an awesome person. And I'm sorry for everybody's loss.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah,
you know,
it rocks.
I didn't know him very long, but it was instant love. This guy was epic.
Yeah.
So, they always say, live your life so the day that you die, that you'll be remembered the way that you want to be remembered, right? And this is a testament. This is a fucking testament to Dom. I mean, he's like had ups and downs or whatever. He's been in this community for so long. And oh my God, this is like so unexpected, but that's what it is. The minute you're born, you're gonna die. It's a dash. He dashed, and here we are, and look at all these people. We're all sitting here talking about it, and we love him. And we have great memories and everything. And you'll be so missed. So missed. This house will never be the same.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, thank you so much. And I'm sorry for our loss.
All of our loss.
Yeah. He was epic. He was, I used to think that I threw parties. I had, 6 parties in a row and stuff. But then I showed up here and I found out what a real party was all about. I mean, we're young, broke dick friends, and I walk in here at 7-star at the castle, catered, any type of alcohol you wanted. The best entertainment band going off. And I have a video that I shot here, and I'm narrating it, and I'm panning through here, by the poolside. And the comment I made is, this has got to be the largest concentration of MILF on the planet. Yeah. It was all these ladies that were just in all these costumes. It was awesome. It was so awesome.
Coming to Beach Live, here we are.
You got a word? What do you got to say for Dom?
Dom was an amazing guy. You're not going to find another guy like him ever.
I love you, man. Sorry, bro.
We gotta get the job. We gotta get the job. You've been doing but then
Thank you so much.
How can I pay him in Croatia?
you know he's got a lot.
We're out at the fireside chat. So what do you got to say about Dom, bro?
I actually came here and I wanted to sit down and talk about him. And it's been hard to sit down and actually ask anyone about how he passed away or whatnot. I'm a neighbor that lives about 5-6 houses down. Did you just stop it? And I didn't come here earlier when they had the viewing. But it's kind of my first wake. And I don't see because I walk by and I listen to all the conversations and I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to about Dom. And I'd love to, someone told me he passed away in his sleep in his bed, and that's the most I know right now. And I love the castle going up. I heard stories about that his wife, it was like her dream, and it was like the fire and the COVID and everything, like we hear stories about him, we come here. But he's kind of like the Great Gatsby. Do you remember the guy that used to throw the parties and you didn't actually meet him? That's kind of what I felt. Like when we walk down and come here, we had to give our big $20 thing of candy and our big thing of alcohol. And he would throw these wonderful things. And when he passed away, I was even confronted by my girlfriend. She was like, well, why do you care about the guy? Like, how many times have you met him? I'm like, face to face, I really don't know. Because I feel like if I ran into him at a party, he wouldn't have told me, hey, I own this house, kind of thing. He just would have asked me if I'm having a good time. And she was like, well, why do you care? And I'm like, because he's a neighbor, and it felt like he gave a shit. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Right on, bro. Thank you so much.
And I think it's because I came late.
I'm so sorry for your loss, bro. Well, here you have it. 37 minutes into it. We're celebrating the life of Mr. Dominic Menal. The host of hosts, a strong man, a guy that wrestled a bear, and of course the animal activist had to chime in and say that he was a bad guy because he wrestled a bear. Anyway, he was a strong man. His brother was epic. Mike taught me a lot, and they have a great company, and I'm going to do everything I can to keep, his company going, the legacy of his company going. I'm gonna bring him a lot of contracts. This is Club George VIP, sponsored by Cubana Libre, the feminist revolution. Ladies, you did it. You busted that glass ceiling into 1 billion shards when you got Camilla Harrison as a vice president. And then she took over for Joe and became the president of these United States, the first female president of our country and the leader of the free world, making her the most powerful entity on the planet. This is Club George VIP, sponsored by Cubana Libre, the feminist revolution. You got anything to say for Dom?
Dom, we love you and we miss you so much. I have been a longtime neighbor, and this is just so devastating. Pray for you in heaven. You are so loved.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
There you have it. And like I was saying, my sponsor, Cubana Libre, the feminist revolution, we've been behind you ladies, prompting you ladies for the last 7 years, telling you to energize, organize, and gain that momentum to get a lady in the Oval Office, and you did. Congratulations. We're also the most exclusive cigar on the planet. Tobacco from Pinar del Rio, the best tobacco in Cuba, the best tobacco in the world, rolled by the master himself. If someone tries to sell you a stick, it's a fugazi, it's a this or that, it's not a real stick. They're not for sale at any price. They're gifts from Club George to his dignitaries and his generals. Which one are you going to be? This is Club George VIP on this very solemn moment, celebrating the life of a Huntington Beach icon. That's right, Dominic Menal. He'll be sorely missed. You taught us what hospitality and kindness is all about. That's right. You know, bridled power, the ability to squash somebody like a bug, and the ability to keep from doing that. That's, you know, epic. That's what it's all about, boys and girls. If you have a chance to hurt someone and you don't, you know, good for you. Life's too short. You lift a finger against someone, you might end up in front of a judge, having to go through all kinds of complications, end up in anger management, things like that. So it's not worth it. Don't fight. Don't lift a finger. You know, that's what the authorities are for. Let them deal with it. This is Club George VIP, sponsored by Cubana Libre. Jesus rules, we're out.